Hello, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the second episode of our podcast, Coffee with
Zass.
Yes,
Zass.
sir.
Zass.
And I'm your
Zass,
host
yes.
today, Azril, and these are my friends.
I'm Amanya.
I'm Reina.
So, today, what are we going to be talking about?
Oh, very spicy, you know.
One of my favorite topics.
We're going to be talking about dating apps. I know all of you are familiar with it, and so are we. And I'm sure all of us has used dating apps once in a while before.
I've
Reina,
never
stop
used it
lying.
any in my life. I swear.
Yeah,
Super.
sure. Alright, anyway. So dating apps, as everyone knows, it's an app on mobile phones, especially for people to find their matchmaker. Find true love. They look at the picture, their profile, interests, hobbies. If they're interested, they can swipe right if they like them, right? Is it right or left?
Or you interested, you swipe right, like that way, and then not interested. That
She
way.
knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
experience.
And if you really like the person, you gotta pay, which is like super light, to get their attention. And they also get a
Yeah.
reward. So, what's your take on dating apps?
I'll let
Reina.
Amanya go first. Or you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I think you should go first.
Well, okay. You guys know this, but I met my boyfriend on Tinder, right? I don't really like saying that to people,
I get it.
but at this point, why do I lie? Honestly, I met him on Tinder,
Oh.
and
Damn,
when
she having
people-
flashbacks.
no, when people like hear me saying, "Oh yeah, I met my boyfriend on Tinder," they always give me such bad look,
Understandable.
like negative reactions all the time. I never once had like a reaction where like, "Oh, that's cool," or like that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's always negative, and I
mean-
get it. I don't blame
I
that.
mean, look at Reina. I was giving you the side
Yeah,
eye.
honestly, I can.
No, I'm
The moment you mentioned your
I
boyfriend
mean,
on Tinder, he's like,
like, okay lah, like, I would say it's kind of unfair for you, cause okay, I get why they say like, no, it's unfair because like, I get lah, if you say you meet your
okay.
partner on Tinder, I get why people say it's bad, but sometimes you cannot really judge the whole thing. I know most people when they meet their partners on Tinder, it's usually catfish,
Yeah,
fake and
Yeah.
everything, but sometimes it can really be true love. So
Yeah, sometimes.
so yeah, so
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit unfair for people to just be like, oh, you met him on Tinder, oh my god.
that's true. I mean,
Yeah.
you can find love in many ways,
Yeah.
but I think why you get that kind of reaction because a lot of people have a bad take on it, especially
Yeah.
from an experience because
That's true.
it's either okay, maybe it's not the catfish part because you said you met your boyfriend on Tinder. So I think it's more to the fact that how they presume that you don't know much about the guy
Right.
and you're just together with him. And especially because like Tinder is now like it's a bad thing now because people now use the app to like hook up or like for a one night stand, which is not a good thing. So because of that, the perception of society changed on dating apps. It's not a place to like matchmake anymore. It's a place for them to have a one night emotionless and soulless, unpassionate
Whoa,
night.
whoa.
It's like it's not true love. You're just doing it for the excitement and because
Yeah.
you think that you need it. It's kind of like desperation, you know.
Honestly.
The thing is, the reason why I had those dating apps, it wasn't because I want to find my true love. Honestly,
I get it.
when people download dating apps, I don't think they. What do you mean you get it? No, if you ask the people who use dating apps, I'll assure you that they're not trying to find true love there. It's so obvious. It's
Right.
you
Yeah.
cannot find. I mean,
yeah.
like I
But
can.
okay, since you mentioned you didn't want to matchmake, right? Why do you have Tinder in the first place?
Compliments
Oh,
for
reassurance.
fun, like for the plot.
Oh.
Honestly, I don't really
Because
care.
if you think about it, Tinder, you're trying to matchmake with people you find attractive or you find like they can relate to you or like because on Tinder you have a profile. You write down your personality. So
Yeah, he knows.
I know not because I use it, but I just know how it works as an app.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
being serious, but yeah. So like, it's true. You're not trying to find true love because if you think about it, you're looking at if you're a guy, you're looking at multiple women at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
looking
swiping
at
through.
the looks, lah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
And
the
there are like maybe there are fun facts that they put on their profile, stuff like that. So yeah, I would say you're not exactly finding true love. And that's why, for me, I don't use dating apps because
Yeah,
I
sure.
prefer it to be like, you know, more. If it happens, it happens. If it comes, it
Right.
comes.
Right.
If I meet that person, I meet that person, and
Damn,
Right.
they got a lover
Yeah.
boy over here.
yeah.
I mean,
But that was my mindset on
No.
dating apps. Like if it happens, it happens. If it works out, it works out.
I guess it's true.
I did
mean,
not expect that,
You never
yeah.
know where you're gonna meet your husband or wife, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I give Rina say like, I much more prefer meeting someone physically, like with, you know, the theory called the string theory,
String.
where like they're already connected with each other.
Yeah.
Like basically in Islam we call it like jodoh. So
Okay. Yeah.
I kind of believe in that more, and I would rather like meet the love of my life physically, in which I hope I already have.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
so yeah, I understand what Raina's saying, but I think it's a really good take that you mentioned that you use Tinder for like the compliments reassurance.
Yeah.
I think it's like good because like you get to increase your intrapersonal skills.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
like your how are
Your
you
confidence,
perceived by
you know?
random
Yeah.
strangers, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can just ask your friend, your friend's gonna be like they aren't gonna be honest, but people online they're gonna be honest and
Yeah.
because some and they can also like for okay as a guy from Subang Jaya.
Oh my
I'm from
God.
Subang also, by the way.
I
She's
don't
also
wanna
from
claim
Subang.
Yeah. All right. So basically, when we're flirting, we always try to find that one detail that's like so. Yeah, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
right?
lover
Like,
boys, you know, we get it, we get it.
And we try to like.
Are you saying I'm not a lover girl?
No, you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
you
sure.
are.
Mm.
Yeah, like we always try to find the perfect word, the perfect way to
Right.
like compliment them.
Yeah.
That makes you go like, damn, this is my Prince Charming. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah, damn.
No, I'm just playing. But yeah, you get to communicate that. And speaking of communications,
Ooh.
for all the SPM commerce that's going to university soon, if you're interested in the Faculty of Applied Communication in Multimedia University, we will be having an info day on the 1st of July and 2nd of July, as well as the 23rd of July and the 22nd of July. And you can learn the biggest misconception about the Faculty of Applied Communication, where we're not mass communication, but we are much more than that. As
Right.
every
Yes.
students, we know. And if you want to know what it is actually about, you gotta come on the info day to find out. So mark your calendars now on the 1st of July, 2nd of July, 22nd of July, and 23rd of July. So yeah, see you there, alright? So anyway, dating apps.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so what
Wait,
is that?
No,
oh, yeah.
What he said? Wait, about the trying to find the right words to say something like
Yeah,
that.
like not
Yeah.
the right words, like poetic way to compliment someone.
Hmm.
You know?
Like in real life.
And no, like in Tinder, like to get compliments, people when they're like trying to find someone, they always become so romantic and
Yeah.
poetic that they compliment you in bizarre ways.
Because I get it, because in a way, it's like you're using dating apps to
Yeah.
boost your confidence. Because, like Asriel said, if you were to just be around campus, you just ask your friends, do I look pretty and everything? They'll just be like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
But if it's like random people on the internet, they don't even know who you are. So
Yeah.
hearing compliments from random strangers, I guess it hits different.
Yeah.
So it just makes you feel like, oh, damn, someone that doesn't know me at all complimented me. So, yeah, I get where you're coming from. you know.
yeah.
Honestly, I was just using it for fun, guys.
Oh my god.
Nothing serious about it. It was just fun. I feel like you should give it a try.
I mean, I've tried it before. I think we should let Raina try.
No,
it.
I've actually never tried it before. I'll be
You
honest.
should. Let's
Alright.
get his phone right now. We try it right now.
So I'm one of the reasons why people have a bad perception on Tinder.
Why?
Because I was the catfish. Because I was like playing around Tinder and all.
This is exactly
Yeah.
this is exactly
this is a
why.
bad example.
This is
What
exactly
we
why
don't
people
want.
don't like dating apps, you know?
I'm sorry, but Raina, you can maybe
You
try
know,
one day.
like when I was using it, I never met a catfish before. I mean, like because they will link their social media, right? So you know, I go kind of like FBI on it. So I would like do my research, trying to see if
stalk
they're
them?
being for real. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I did to my boyfriend. I did.
I mean, like, look at her. She, like, okay, guys, look at her. She used the dating app. She has a boyfriend. I don't use dating app. I'm single. So, I don't know who's losing here, but
No, nobody's losing. It's just
yeah,
your
but-
time is not here yet. I mean, shit.
Yeah. yeah.
Give it a try.
you know, we'll never know. But nah, for me, still, I guess it's just not my thing, you know? I just prefer it to be, I prefer to meet her physically, get to know her physically, but no shame on like dating
Yeah.
apps. Everyone has their own preferences, so I feel like it's just
That's true.
neutral. But it's just that dating apps can be dangerous because if you think
That's
about
true.
it,
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
meeting someone physically, it's never a bad thing because whatever it is, even if they're a bad person, you meet them physically and you just know how they are. But dating apps is like another
Tricky,
level. You have to
yeah.
go through a whole nother
Right,
process.
right.
Even though you're getting to know them as a person, you still don't know whether it's the real them or not.
Yeah.
So I just think that dating apps is like harder.
It's kind of true. It's
Right.
either like you get to be someone's wife or husband, or you get to be a victim. There's no in between.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So, yeah.
Wait. Okay, let's give in a situation, right? You're on a dating app.
Mhm.
You match with a girl.
Yeah.
How long from that match to meeting her in real life? How long will that take?
Yeah, that's another thing that has to
Ooh.
like, you have to really think about it because like you're meeting someone online, like you don't meet her physically, so you need time to prepare yourself to actually meet them physically. So that's another obstacle. But
That's
for
true.
me, damn, 2-3 months.
2-3 months.
Yeah.
Is that too
actually,
quick?
Really?
I agree.
Is that
And
too
as a
quick?
guy of sentiments, as lover boys,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
like to take time slow. You feel
Mm.
if it's too fast, we're gonna be like, baby, we're going too fast. So yeah, I agree with what Rain is saying.
Yeah.
Like I think if you were to meet someone online, I think dating apps, if you were to meet someone online, it's probably like a phase or a time for you to probably to get to know each other where
Yeah.
then you can finally go with each other and be more physical in terms of like holding hands
Yup.
and like getting to know your love language, you know?
Mm.
And I think dating apps is mostly great for introverted people to mostly find their matchmate because
That's
like
kinda true.
That's true.
it's
that's
probably
true.
difficult for them to just go around like ask for a girl's number or a guy's number. But
Yeah.
dating apps is like a good opportunity and a good way for them to like talk to someone and like try to click with someone because from what I've seen before with my friends, introverts they matchmake better with themselves, introverts and introverts, because they understand each other's comforts and boundaries more.
Yeah.
In my opinion, from what I've seen lah.
Yeah. But yeah, dating apps. Such a funny topic. But really,
Yeah.
2-3 months. Guys, you guys know about the 3 months rule thing?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
of course.
that's why.
Yeah.
We talked about it before.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot,
talked about it
forgot.
before,
Right.
But yeah, it's like I said, dating apps is like you're just not making it harder, but you're giving yourself another stage. Because if you meet someone physically, you're doing everything all at once. You get
Sure.
to know them, you meet them, you know how they are, you know their true colors. And even if you don't, like I said, you already met them physically.
Yeah.
Right.
But online, let's say you talk to them, you're close to them, but there's still a doubt. You're still
Sure.
unsure with them till you
Yeah.
meet them.
Yeah.
And when you meet them, it's another stage of whether you
Yeah.
have to find out, are they real? Are they actually like that? So
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a bit risky and scary because what if you
Definitely.
meet them
It's not even a
physically
bit.
and
It's so
yeah, it's risky.
you
Yeah.
don't click? Because I saw
Exactly.
this one video before on YouTube. So this guy met this girl and they've been talking to each other for 6 to 8 months, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
6 to 8
long.
months, and because they were on Tinder, they met on Tinder, and they were living in different countries, so they planned when to meet, where to meet. It's not gonna go good. But I watched the video, so when they met, the guy jumped on the girl like, "Wah!" and the girl was like, "What the hell?" And then he was like, "Oh, you're so pretty," and then the girl was
Ooh.
like, and guess what the girl said? "Oh, you're so short."
Yeah, okay. I mean, both
Yeah.
attack, but yeah.
And then when the guy was like, "Oh, you wanna go now?" That was like awkward silent. And then the guy was like, "You wanna go to the cafe now?" And then, right when they wanted to hold hands, the girl was like, "Yeah, you know how
Yo,
it
that's
goes."
one thing. No, when I was in dating apps, I remember like every time I, match with someone, the only thing in my brain is like, are they tall? Like, or are they tall or they're
Exactly.
short? Because if they're short,
You don't
like,
know their physical appearance. You
yeah,
know?
they can they can twist that.
So
They may look tall, and then the second you see them in real life, they're short.
so
Yeah.
I'm scared. I mean,
Dating
I don't
apps.
judge.
Yeah.
I don't
But
judge.
I guess what we can conclude here is that dating apps, there's benefits to matchmake for introverts, and if you're lucky enough, like yourself, you found your homeboy on Tinder, but there's also like bad side to it where
Right.
it can be dangerous and it can be very disappointing.
Right.
So yeah,
Just
if
be
you're lucky
careful.
enough, I mean it's not bad to try. You guys can try it.
We're
Try
not.
Tinder.
We're not. We're
Yeah.
not encouraging. I mean, if you want, but
Yeah.
just be careful when you use it.
Yeah.
Use your logic.
Yeah. and use it properly. Don't
Yes.
use it badly.
Yes.
Alright, so I guess that's all from Coffee with.
Zass.
Alright, so thank you so much for our second episode and have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.